Hi friends and fellow Disney fans, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Brad.
And today we are talking about your must-dos at Epcot. Hi friends, today we are talking about what you must do on your next trip when you visit Epcot at Disney World. We're going to be going over our whole kind of daily itinerary to give you guys an idea. But first, let's tell you a little bit about the channel.
Our channel is dedicated to helping you as you look forward to your next Disney vacation. My wife Jamie is a travel agent who specializes in Disney vacations. She comes alongside, helps you with anything you need. And so we do this channel just to give you tips and tricks and just anything we can to help make your next vacation a magical experience.
That's right. And so if you are interested in booking your next Disney vacation with me, you can find all of my contact information in the description below.
So Jamie, let's start talking about maybe my favorite park. I don't know.
Really?
It's risen. It has risen in recent years. Epcot.
Yeah. Well, and it's a really underrated park for a lot of people with kids, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. It is definitely looked at as the adult park, and for good reason. The World Showcase, certainly from a dining perspective, a drinking perspective, even what will interest, certainly leans towards adults more than it does to children. But I think there is magic here to be had for the entire family. So again, this is our must-dos as far as rides, as far as food, entertainment experiences, and really us just telling you if everything worked out perfect, what would be our perfect day?
So where we start our day would totally be dependent on what resort we were staying at.
Oh,
if we were staying in a resort that was in an Epcot area or connected to the Skyliner, then we would be coming in through International Gateway, which would really be where World Showcase is. And then if that was the case, we'd probably head to France and grab a breakfast sandwich or something at the patisserie. Now, it can get long lineups because it is the best breakfast place really there.
Now, if we were at a different resort that wasn't along the Skyliner or one of those hotels that's right by World Showcase, we'd be heading through the main gate, main entrance right by Spaceship Earth. So no matter which entrance we actually came in, if we were up in World Showcase getting our breakfast, we would be heading over to the test track area, Soarin' area, that entry area, because those are the rides that tend to get really busy really quickly, and we'd want to head there early in the morning.
That's right. And if you are coming through the area where there is Spaceship Earth, you might want to stop and take a quick picture. If the photographers aren't busy, you might want to go in the line and get a picture there of your family.
We are there for rope drop. If there is no lineup, we can walk up and get the picture. We do it. If there is a lineup for a photographer, yeah, we would just click the one. But we are heading immediately to Test Track as that gets the longest lineups really in the park.
That's right. And if you want to be even quicker at Test Track, if you don't mind going in the single rider line, then you'll actually be able to walk right up to the ride. For us, we can't do the single rider line because we have the kids, so we obviously have to go in the regular line.
But you can't underplay how much time it saves to do the single liner.
Yeah.
It is awesome. Once we're done there, we're heading across that land over to Soarin', as it's the next one that gets pretty long lines, and it's just a phenomenal experience.
After that, we would be heading over to the Seas with Nemo and Friends, and that ride usually loads pretty quick. It's pretty fast moving. So
Loads quick. I've actually never waited for it, and it's actually a really fun dark ride.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's one of our kids' favorite. And then right after that, we would be in the aquarium area, and we would probably go to Turtle Talk with Crush because it is so fun and so cute. And we would also hang around the aquarium. And one of my favorite things about the aquarium is just it kind of slows your day down. You get to walk by and watch the fishes, and oftentimes you can see even scuba divers going in and feeding the fish, feeding the shark. And if you are extra lucky, you might even see Mickey Mouse scuba diving.
We got to see that one time. It was such
goodness.
a treat. My kids were on cloud 9. Now we're heading north to right at the entrance of Journey to Imagination. Now this isn't a must-do for us. It's kind of a fun dark ride. It's fine. It's got a lot of history because of the characters involved with it. But right in front of there is actually a little popcorn cart that's unique in Disney World. It's a place you can get your refillable bucket refilled for like $1 or $2 or whatever that price is. It's super cheap, but they actually have flavored popcorn.
Yeah, I think there was like buffalo, sour cream and chive, and then cheddar. And you can even get them to mix it, and it's so good.
It's so good.
Right after that, we would be heading over to Mouse Gears so I can get my shopping on. I will be checking out all of the awesome unique gifts. It's one of the biggest stores, really. I think other than like Disney Springs and down Main Street, it has a lot of things in it. So I usually like to go there, spend some time. And then after that, we would probably be heading to Club Cool.
Club Cool, if you don't know, is a place where you can go get free different flavored drinks from around the world. You effectively get little Dixie cups to put them in. Yeah. This has actually been gone for a long time, but it was recently announced that this is being brought back to Epcot, and we are so excited to see it come home. So now we are heading over into World Showcase. There's always the question, where do I start? Do I start in Canada? Do I start in Mexico? The correct answer is Mexico. Why? First and foremost, when it comes to quick service food, they've got some of the best in all of World Showcase, and we're getting hungry by this point. And so we are quickly grabbing some of that.
That's right.
While we're in Mexico, we'd probably stop off and do the Three Caballeros ride. Now, I know that's not a must-do for a lot of people. We actually really like it because our kids love Donald Duck. And again, really short lineups and just a fun experience.
Well, and you can get a lot of really cool souvenirs in there too. I think they have vanilla there.
Yeah.
They have blankets, which I don't know if they can see it in the background.
They might be able to, but someone's on that chair there.
And Claire was really cold one day, and honestly, those blankets are like, they can't come in from Mexico. They're beautiful and last so long.
And what's really cool in the little shops, they're actually slowly starting to introduce a little more cocoa stuff, which I really like.
Yeah.
From here, we're heading over to Frozen Ever After. Hopefully, if it's back, we're using a fast pass on this ride because it gets long. But if not, we're lining up for this one because it is a must-do, especially if you have a little princess that loves Frozen.
Right after that, we are heading over to Germany Pavilion. And this is one of my favorite pavilions to eat at because they actually have the Werther's original shop.
Jamie stops there every time, sometimes multiple times a trip, because this is her favorite of World Showcase.
And if you walk in there, it is like, it just smells so good. Like, I wish I had a candle with that.
Well, and it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I've had Werther's caramel at different places around the world, but it's different when they make it right there in front of you. It's so much tastier.
It's so buttery and warm, and they're gonna have like popcorn bags kind of like ready. They're like pre-made ones. Don't get those ones. Get the ones right by the cash register. Those are the ones that they are like literally making right there in front of you, and it is gonna be so hot and
warm,
fresh.
Gooey.
You're gonna love it. After that, we would head to the America Pavilion, and we would probably try to catch the Voices of Liberty there. They are just singers that, would you say, like sing different harmonies, essentially?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is. So we would try and catch and watch that. Maybe even grab a funnel cake there.
Oh yeah, funnel cakes are awesome.
Oh yeah, the ones with ice cream. They put pretty much like a slab of ice cream on it.
Yeah. Now, after we're done this, we are heading over to Japan to do, guess what? More shopping, more eating. I don't know if you've noticed the theme with Epcot here, but lots of shopping, lots of eating, and Japan has some of the best shopping in all of the parks. My Nintendo hat that I wear actually was bought there.
Yeah.
I didn't wear it in this video. I feel dumb.
I know, and they have a whole bunch of unique Pokemon.
Yes.
Because our kids are like totally into Pokemon, so they
yeah.
have lots of stuff like that we can't find in our local shops here.
And probably the coolest thing in the Japan Pavilion is the get your own pearl from an oyster.
Yeah, so they have all these oysters out, and you can actually pick one, and then they open it right in front of you, and you get to see your pearl that you picked. And they kind of make a big show out of it. It's not just like, here, pick a pearl. They count in Japanese, and it's just a really fun thing to even go and watch.
Oh, for sure. Now, from here, we are heading over to Italy to have dinner at
Via Napoli.
Via Napoli, where they make straight out of one of those brick oven or whatever kind of oven pizzas, and on top of being absolutely delicious, a wonderful sit-down restaurant. The prices when you share a large pizza as a family is actually surprisingly affordable.
Yeah, and they actually, I think, bring in the water from, it might be like, oh goodness, I somewhere in Italy, they actually bring in the water for the pizza dough.
Really?
So it's trying to be as authentic as possible.
And it tastes, I would assume, pretty. I've never had pizza like it anywhere else.
It's really good.
So good.
And so, but honestly though, we have ate at a ton of restaurants in Epcot, and you really can't go wrong with any of them in the World Showcase area. We really enjoy going to Beer Garden because they have kind of a dinner and a polka kind of show, which is super fun.
It's amongst the best buffets in all of Disney World, on top of the fact that you get a fantastic show.
That's right. And then we also I like the Morocco Pavilion restaurant right there. They have hummus fries, and they are so good.
Really, really good.
Your parents love Mexican food, so they love eating at either Mexican food.
Either of the restaurants there. No,
La Hacienda, any one of them.
But our personal favorite as far as a affordable sit-down restaurant is, what's the name of the place? Via Napoli in Italy. It's fantastic. From here, we are heading back over to France, and assuming it's open when you go, we're hopefully getting on the new Ratatouille Remy ride.
Yes. Now, that is a good question. If we were going in through the International Gateway area,
I see where you're going.
You know what? We would actually go to that ride first.
Yes, even before grabbing. Then we'd grab breakfast, and then we'd head down to Test Track and all that other stuff. Absolutely. Good call, Jamie. So at this point, we're getting near the end of the night. We are checking out the Nighttime Spectacular. We don't know exactly when this is going to debut. It's called Harmonious, and like Epcot's Nighttime Spectaculars in the past, it's likely to be spectacular.
Yeah. Actually, my ears are old Illumination ears. I think they say farewell on them.
They do,
right?
They are.
So I got those at the end of Illuminations. So Illuminations is not coming back, but there will be this awesome new show called Harmonious. And I think it's going to have like water projections. And they've actually been building a huge circle. People say it looks like the portal from Big Hero 6, and it actually totally does.
Nice.
It's huge, and some people hate it because it's really big on the lake, so they're like, it's this big eyesore. But honestly, I think it's going to be worth it when we see the nighttime show, because I think it's probably going to be one of the best nighttime shows we've ever seen.
I'm excited about it.
Me too.
Once you've watched that, night's almost over. Start heading out. Maybe get one final picture with your family in front of Spaceship Earth as it looks beautiful lit up at night. And then if there's any time left, I might jump on Spaceship Earth because I kind of like that ride.
I do too. I find it relaxing.
I don't want to wait in line for it, but it is worth jumping on and just doing it. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We really do hope that it helps as you are planning your next Disney vacation. If you think this video helped or other videos like it could help, take a moment, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell button, give us a like, and leave a comment. Let us know what your must-dos at Epcot are.
And I would also like to know, where do you start in World Showcase? Do you start in Mexico or do you start in Canada?
Good question.
I know, because it really tells a lot about a person.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It really doesn't.
And if you are wanting help on your next Disney vacation, you can contact me. I am a travel agent specializing in Disney vacations, so I can help you plan and get the most out of your trip. My email is jamie@clickthemost.ca, or you can contact me on the website www.clickthemost.ca/Jamie, and make sure on the quote form to ask for me and that you want to work with me.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.